What's up, guys? Steve here with an exciting stimulus check and stimulus package update, as I can now say with confidence,
official,
approved,
yes,
passed,
checks on the way in your bank account. That's right. Last night, the Senate passed the stimulus package and now stimulus checks, and the stimulus package and all the provisions that we've been waiting for months are now going to be on their way. So I'm excited to share this with you guys. I'm going to get you caught up on the details as to what unfolded last night, as the Senate finally passed it last night, and now we're going to be getting this stimulus package, and included in it is stimulus checks. Now, yesterday I went through the official bill with you guys, but I'm just going to be recapping here with some news articles we're going to dive into. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest, and also just want to let you guys know they're saying that this is not the end at all. They're saying that as we go into 2021, this first quarter, there's going to be more stimulus package and there's going to be more stimulus checks. That's right. So I'm going to get you guys caught up, because I know that a lot of you guys said that this is not enough. 600 is a slap in the face and we need more. Well, it sounds like they heard you, because they're saying that there's more to come. So we're going to dive into the details. I'm going to let you guys know what's unfolding. We're going to take a look at a couple articles. But before we do, if you could do me a quick favor, if you haven't already, smash that like button. I would like to hit 1 million likes on this video. I don't even have 1 million subscribers. I don't even have 100,000. But I would like to have a lot of likes on this video, because, man, this is exciting news. I'm very happy. Don't worry. If nobody likes it, I'll like my own video. But like this video, share it out to anybody who might want to see it, and also leave comments down below. And also, if you're not already part of the viewing community and you would like to stay up to date on everything that's rolling out, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell, so that way as soon as I upload, you can be notified about what's unfolding. And follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. Now let's go ahead and dive into the details regarding what's unfolding. And I'm going to be drinking a... But now let's go ahead and dive into the details about what's unfolding. And I'm going to be celebrating, because I'm very excited, with my 80-calorie, $2.75 iced coffee from Starbucks, because I'm on a diet, but I still want to celebrate. And if you guys are wondering why I talk so fast, it's because I'm from California and I drink iced coffees while I make these videos. But let's go ahead and dive in and let's find out what's going on with the stimulus. All right, so first let's dive into the stimulus package and what unfolded last night, and then we're going to talk about the stimulus checks. So first, link in the description below to this article that just came out last night that reads, Senate has passed the pandemic relief spending package. And it says the Senate has passed the $2.3 trillion pandemic relief omnibus spending package. Now, just to clarify, 2.3 is the $900 billion plus the 1.4 put together. So that's both of those, the spending bill and the stimulus package. And it says, following the House's passage earlier Monday evening, the legislation now heads to President Donald Trump's desk for a signature. The final vote was 92-6. And it says the White House has said that Trump will sign the legislation. Now, last night I read something saying that Trump signed something, but it wasn't the stimulus package. It was a stopgap measure to keep the government open for another 7 days while they finalize everything for the stimulus package. But Trump has said he will be signing it. It pretty much is official. Let's continue on. The article says Congress also approved a continuing resolution to keep the government funded for an additional 7 days to allow time for the legislation to formalize and send it to the White House. Also, it says the 6 Republican senators who voted against the bill were Senators Marsha Blackburn of Tennessee, Rand Paul of Kentucky, Rick Scott of Florida, Ron Johnson of Wisconsin, Mike Lee of Utah, and Ted Cruz of Texas. Now, these 6, just to let you know, said the reason why they voted against it was because the process was terrible, and they were very upset with Congress and how things unfolded. They said they were waiting for all this time to see the official bill. They were finally given it, and it was 5,593 pages long. They were told to review it in a couple hours and then say yes or no. And they said it's simply not enough time. They could not with confidence say that they would approve this bill to get passed into law, so they voted against it. But as you can see, the vast majority voted for it. They put confidence in the congressional leaders' opinions on this bill, and it is now going to be passed into law. So whatever's in there, it's going to go through. Now, also included, as I mentioned, is stimulus checks, unemployment, PPP, and a ton of provisions that we've been waiting for. So this is going to be officially law here. All right, so we're going to dive into an article about stimulus checks. I'm going to get you caught up on the details. But before we do, I just wanted to clarify something. Last night, I uploaded a video very quickly letting you guys know that those on direct deposit can expect to get their stimulus check early next week. That's right. However, I let you guys know if you haven't updated your information, go to irs.gov. I hopped on really quick and saw that the non-filer portion was locked down. But a lot of people messaged me last night and let me know the entire site is locked down and you can't change your information. So I would suggest in that video, I show you where to go and contact a local office and contact them directly to get your information updated. I would suggest doing that because I got a lot of questions last night that I got to be honest, I simply don't know the answer to, such as somebody said, one of them was, my spouse and I filed jointly in 2019, but in 2020 we divorced. How do I make sure that I get my stimulus check and they don't get both of them? I don't know. We're going to have to contact the office to see what we can do about that. Also, somebody else asked, I had a newborn baby just recently in 2020. How do I make sure that they get a stimulus check? And they are eligible for a stimulus check, but how to add them now that the site is locked? I'm not sure. We need to contact the office. And another person said, I got direct deposit before, but that bank account is closed. How do I update the direct deposit information? So all of those questions, I don't know. Now that the site is locked down, please make sure to go to the contact a local office and get a hold of them right away, because this is going to be rolling out next week. And the last thing you want to do is get delays or get something messed up and you don't get that stimulus check, because I know a lot of people need it right now. So just wanted to clarify that for you guys. And for those of you who are wondering, when I was going out to go see the star last night, it was too foggy here in Northern California, so we didn't get to see it. We're going to see if we can see it tonight. I heard that it's going to be a couple days you'll be able to see what they're calling the Bethlehem star. But now let's go ahead and dive into this article on the stimulus checks. I'm going to get you caught up as to what's included, how much you can expect to get, when you can expect to get it, and who's going to be getting this first, as I already let you know, those with direct deposit, and also more information about what's to come. So let's go ahead and dive in. All right, so link in the description below to this article that just came out this morning that reads $600 for each adult. Single people earning up to $75,000 will receive a $600 check, while married couples earning up to $150,000 will receive a $1,200 check. This is exactly half of the amount that was paid out earlier this year through the CARES Act. The second round of checks will have the same type of income phase out as the CARES Act, with the stimulus check payments reduced for those earning above $75,000 for singles and $150,000 for married couples. The amount of payments individuals receive will be reduced by $5 for every $100 of income earned above the threshold. So if you make $75,000 a year or less, you'll get the full stimulus check. If you make $75,100, your stimulus check will be reduced by $5. That's similar to the CARES Act, but fewer higher earner taxpayers will qualify for the checks under this new formula that's compared to the last bill. Now, the second stimulus checks will be phased out entirely for single people earning over $87,000. Previously, it was $99,000, or married couples earning more than $174,000. So if you're single making $87,000 or more, or if you're married and you're a couple filing jointly making $174,000 or more, you do not qualify for this stimulus check. You make too much money. Compared with the CARES Act phase out, for a single person earning $99,000 and a couple, it was $198,000. And they have a link here. It says to check out how much you might receive, you can go to the Omni Calculator's second stimulus check calculator for an estimate. Next, $600 for dependent children. Now, I'm not going to read through this entire thing. I'm just going to summarize for you. It's going to be $600 for your children 16 years and under. If you're 17 years or older and you're a dependent, unfortunately, you're not going to be eligible for a stimulus check. They have made it this way. That includes adult dependents. So anybody that is claimed as a dependent that is over the age of 16 is not going to be eligible for a stimulus check. So this is bumped up from the last round where it was $500 for your dependents. So pretty much it's going to be, if you're eligible, you're going to get $600. So a family of four, let's say a mom, a dad, and two kids, you're going to get $2,400, $600 for each person in the house that is eligible to receive a check. All right, next, mixed status households. Now, once again, I'm just going to summarize. If you like to read it for yourself, go ahead. But pretty much it says that in the first round of stimulus checks, those with ITIN numbers that were the head of the house, if they weren't American citizens with Social Security numbers, they weren't eligible for checks. And as a result, the entire house was not eligible for stimulus checks. But they're saying they fixed that in this round. So that way, if there's a married couple filing jointly, as long as one of them is an American citizen with a Social Security number and the other one is not, those that are eligible, those that are American citizens, they still will get checks, including their children. So if there's four people in the house, one is not an American citizen, but one of the parents is, well, then they're still going to get three checks. They're still going to get $1,800, three $600 payments. So they changed that to make sure that the entire house is not left out. One of the top questions I get, what about SSI, SSDI, railroads, and veterans benefits? Well, I'm going to summarize this text right here if you like to read it for yourself. Pretty much, you guys get a stimulus check. There was a glitch in the first round. It took a long time, and a lot of people were like, where's my check? Well, you're eligible, you're getting a check, and hopefully they're going to be able to expedite the process now. They've worked out the kinks. So SSI, SSDI, Railroad, Veterans, you're all going to be getting stimulus checks as well. And when can you get the check? Well, we heard yesterday White House Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin come out and say that you can expect to see it early next week. That's right. Now, they're saying, hey, it took a long time for the first round to come out, but what they're saying is now they have established the infrastructure to expedite the process, and they're saying they can get this out in about a week, hitting pending in your bank account. Now, if your bank has a hold on it, maybe a week to 2 weeks, you'll be able to access the money, but in less than 2 weeks, they're saying you're going to be having a stimulus check in your bank account. So very exciting news for those with direct deposit. Now, if you received a paper check before and you did not update your direct deposit information, you'll probably get it the same method that you received it the first round. Now, this article says checks could land in bank accounts starting as early as next week, Mnuchin told CNBC. The good news is that this is going to be a very, very fast way of getting money into the economy. Let me emphasize, people are going to see this money at the beginning of next week. So it is on its way. So I'm very excited to share with you this new stimulus package and new stimulus check. However, we have received word that this is not the end. That's right. Now, listen to this. Yesterday, we heard White House Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin say that he believes that this relief will carry us through the pandemic. But we're not hearing that from anybody else. And we're hearing that cases are on the rise. The vaccine is not going to be wide distributed in the U.S. until around March or April. And also, we have heard from Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, and both Donald Trump and Joe Biden. I know there's some people saying that they're still up in the air who's going to be the president, but all of those individuals are saying they support more stimulus. There's going to be another stimulus package and more checks. And if President Donald Trump is no longer the president, that means White House Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin will no longer be the Treasury Secretary. So those congressional leaders are saying they all promote it. So it looks like we're going to be getting another package here and more checks. And what they're saying is it could be as soon as January, and provisions in this bill that just passed, a lot of them are set to expire March 14th. So keep an eye out in this first quarter of 2021 for more stimulus. Well, you guys, that is your stimulus check and stimulus package update as of today, Tuesday, December the 22nd. I am very happy to report to you guys this news. I hope you guys have a blessed Christmas. I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date. I'm going to get some more videos out regarding more provisions, including PPP, EIDL, unemployment, and a lot of the other stuff that's going to be coming out here very shortly, getting you caught up on details. So be sure, if you haven't already and you've made it this far, to smash that like button. I would appreciate it. Why wouldn't you? This is great news. This is the moment we've all been waiting for quite some time, and also to stay up to date on everything as it's rolling out. Once again, be sure to smash the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so that way as soon as I upload, you can be notified. And be sure to follow me on Instagram as well at SteveRam3. Well, you guys, I hope you have a blessed day. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.